Got my folks spending time with me. Get my water on as I wait for you. Cause it's a little hot outside. Where it was. Who gonna be the first to hang with me? Hey, Alicia. Got Alicia up in the building. What up? Lonnie in the building. Who else I got? Thank you for the share. Y'all share this for me, please. What's good? Hey, Tamika. Hey, Rita. The beautiful Miss Epps up in the house. Chantel, Kiki, Mystic with it, who's always with it. Misty in the building. What up, y'all? We got all these folks up in here. We done lost all this weight up in here. Just ridiculous. Can we do a roll call? Roll call. Tell me how much you've lost up until right now, weight-wise, on this program. Weight-wise. Let's hear some numbers. Hey, Riri. What up, baby? Oh, we doing a roll call, Riri, for my platforms, from all my platforms. Excuse me. Give me your numbers. How much have you lost on this here program? Lonnie like, I'm here, I'm there, I'm here, I'm there. Lonnie is on every single last one of my platforms. Get him, Lonnie. Let me see. Riri dropping 55. Mina, 20. Saying. Hey, Cheryl. Y'all dropping some weight. I'm just Lonnie down 60. The Queen of North Carolina, 275 pounds gone. Misty. Sharita, down 117. Regina, down 63. What up? Tasha, Melissa, all this weight loss going on. But it kind of, come on, Queen Coco, 10 pounds. This is all kind of like a segue, though, because I asked that question because in order for you to have lost weight, you had to have given up something, okay? It could have been just you being comfortable with yourself, or maybe you had to give up the fact that, maybe you had to work out. Maybe you had to give up some foods. Maybe you had to get yourself a coach to help you through. Maybe you had to give up some friends who wasn't helping you get to the next level. Okay? So, hey, Rochelle. So, with that being said, because you see all of this weight loss, now, but the question becomes, what do you have to, what's next? What else do you have to give up? Hey, Biko, what else do you have to give up in order to take it to the next level? Because again, we've taken it to this level. But let me ask you this. What do you feel like, and this is where we become extremely transparent, what do you feel like you have to give up now at this stage of the game to get to that next level? What do you feel like you have to give up? Lonnie said, I needed a great coach. Look, and now look at you, 60 pounds lighter. Lonnie, tell the people how old you are, Lonnie. They'll never believe how old you are. Because you look like you're 25 years old. Like, you really do look like you're 25 years old. Like, 25. Tell them how old you are. Let me see. Rochelle said, I gave up sugar. Good. What do you feel like you have to give up at this point? What's next? Is it toxic people? Is it more toxic people that you have to give up? Is it, your favorite addictions? Maybe some sweets. What do you have to give up next? What do you feel like you have to give up next? And let me say this again. Lonnie is 48 years old. And her 50 will look better than most people's early 20s. Because it already does. Come on, Lonnie. Come on, Lonnie. Lonnie, what do you feel like you have to give up, Lonnie? Hey, Renee, what do you feel like you have to give up? Let me see. Biko says toxic people. Lonnie says negative people. Okay. Okay. We're on the subject of toxic people. Okay. Now, the negative and toxic people, for those who put negative and toxic, let me ask you this. Are they family members? Yes or no? Are they family members? Biko says, still working on it, but trying to please everyone and leaving myself out. Oh no. Oh no, don't do that, B. B, don't do that, B. Is it family? Let me ask you, is it family? Is it family? Renee says sugar. Tamika says not being consistent. Riri says the doubters. Dwaylin says I have a problem with procrastination. Those oatmeal cookies, avoid them Girl Scout people. Let me see. Lonnie says, oh my God, yes, it is family. Ooh. Oh, negative family. Oh. Now, for those who have said it's negative family, let me see. Biko says no. Is it friends, B? Is it friends, B, that you feel obligated to? For those who having family issues, now y'all do know that just because they have your last name, you know you ain't obligated to just fool with them, right? You do know that, right? Oh, let me see. You put I gave up. Stress, worry, toxic family members, so-called friends in my relationship. Yep, that's how you get rid of it. But here's the thing. All of the people that's in your life, you know you ain't got to fool. And this is just for everybody. Y'all know y'all ain't got to fool with them, right? Like, y'all know y'all ain't got to fool with them. No matter if it's a close, it don't matter if it's your sister, your brother, anybody who brings you stress. And you hear me say this all the time. They need to have to work for y'all. Y'all just be, here I am. Do what you will. Do what you want. Y'all don't make people earn y'all. Again, that's the piece we really got to work on, is making people earn you. Y'all have been so used to just giving yourself away. I give myself away. Listen to the words. So you can use me. See, that's supposed to be a song to God. But see, do you see how the context changes when you say the same words? I give myself away so you can use me. See, the context is different when you compare it, me singing the song to God versus me singing it to family members. I give myself away so you right there. You right there. That cousin, that auntie, that uncle, that sister, that brother can use me. See, the context is different when you sing it up there versus right on over there. And that's where y'all get in trouble, when y'all say those same words to those people over there. Because they're going to use you. And they're going to abuse you. But it goes back to the original part of, y'all got to get better about making people earn you versus using you up. And then, because again, once they use you up, then they're going to be done with you. And then, on to the next person. But you don't want to be used up, dried up, nothing else to give. That ain't the desired place to be in life. Let me read. Hard to believe the years I put myself through it, but I have gotten rid of those. We'll say it has made me wonder if it was me. My circle is small, real small. You gotta make it even smaller. If your circle is just you and you're not bringing yourself angst and anxiety and stress, you good. You don't need 2, 3 people. Sometimes all you need is just you and a couple of maybe people that you can trust, but you don't put too much into. Sometimes I think we don't put enough value in us, in self, and we become so reliant upon other people that we forget how strong we really are because we've been told that we're not. So if you have to constrict your circle and make that thing a little bit tighter just to get some peace about your life, do it. Because again, you just want to deal with people who's going to bring you peace and not drama and not chaos. Because again, it's all about peace. Dealing with people who bring you peace. Dealing with people who can uplift you, make you feel better about yourself. You know, you need some gatekeepers in your life. Those gatekeepers in your life will always uplift you and remind you, okay, shoot, you might be having a hard day, but you remember back when it was even rougher than this and you still came through? Oh, girl, this is easy. This is easy. Then you like, oh, dang, I did go through a whole lot worse and I came through. And this is, this kind of lightweight compared to that time I got kicked out. Had my stuff repoed, had my stuff foreclosed on. And, dang, you need gatekeepers in your life. So get you some gatekeepers. People who won't allow other people to bring mess into your life and who will just make you feel better about you versus doing what other people do in your life. Let me ask you this. Do y'all have people, and just answer yes or no, do y'all have people who will either A, pile stuff on top of your stuff, / bring you mess? Do you have people, I like to call them pilers. These are people who see that you're having issues, but they don't mind dumping stuff on you. It's kind of like me handing out stuff. Shoot, I don't want it. Oh, there go Lonnie. Let me put it on Lonnie. Or there go Elise. Let me go ahead and shoot, I ain't feeling good about my stuff. Let me put my stuff on top of her stuff so she can relieve me of my stuff. Or as my aunt used to call them, carriers. These are people who just carry bad news to you. Stuff that you really don't need to hear, they'll bring it to you. They will personally escort mess into your life. Those are what we call in the country carriers. Because if you have that in your life, you need to. It's time to wave those folks away. Because at this point, they're not contributing. Now, if you just keeping these people around because you're afraid of being by yourself, now I'm looking at you crazy. Especially if you know they supposed to be gone. But you keep them around because you don't want to be lonely. Or you keep them around because it's kind of like how the saying goes, the devil I know is better than the devil I don't know. Okay? If that's your ideology, if that's your philosophy, I'm looking at you crazy. It's time to wave those type of people away. Because see, what happens is if you're not careful, the circle that you're supposed to have are going to have some chinks in it. It's going to have some chinks in the armor. So it's kind of like you're only as strong as your weakest link. So if your weakest link is somebody that nobody else wants on their squad, but you keep them because you've known them for a long time. But again, nobody else wants them on their team but you because you really don't want to be by yourself. Then guess what devil attacks? Your weakest link. Your weakest link. Again, you're only as strong as your weakest link. That's why it's so important that you get rid of people. You get rid of the cancers and the diseases of your life. You get rid of those people. Because what does a disease do? It spreads rapidly. Some of y'all got stage 4 stuff in your relationships as we speak. Cancers in your life. Cancers in your life that you need to throw some chemo on. Get rid of that stuff. So again, if you're keeping those type of people around because you're afraid of being by yourself, now I'm looking at you asking, why are you afraid of being by yourself? Are you really that bad? No. What's wrong with being by yourself? What's wrong with getting to know you better? What's wrong with improving? Because that's what you do when you get by yourself. You start picking up some books, start looking at your life, start evaluating some stuff, start getting better. But a lot of times we use other people to distract us from really what we're supposed to be doing in life. And if that's you, again, I'm looking at you crazy. Looking at you crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with ain't nothing wrong with calling time out on life and reconfiguring some stuff and evaluating some stuff and evaluating some people in your life. Sometimes y'all just need to just learn how to call time out on life and just be like, shoot, I'm calling time out so I can evaluate some stuff. Let me read. I had to let go of a friend I've known since I was 12 years old. It was hard to let go, but I must admit my life has been less dramatic now that I cut them off. Amen. Amen. Misty says, I've listened to you to the point that before I react on things or even open my mouth, your voice goes through my mind. See, that's what I do. I like to make sure I'm ever present in your life. But here's the thing. And if you really want to mess up your life, start blocking people on your social media pages that don't want to see you do well. That that's just there just to be nosy. How many of y'all got people on your page right now that look at your stuff every day but won't like nothing? You know within your spirit that they looking at your stuff and they'll just scroll through your stuff without liking. But they'll peek in to see what you're doing. And they might text somebody else. Girl, you see what she had on? Why she doing that? She knows she too over there. Click. If you got people in your life like that just really just spy on your life and it's like a virtual peeping Tom. Say me, please. Yes, just say me or yes. Okay, these are the people that you need to block. Those are the people you need to block. Those are the people you need to get rid of. Because again, they're not congratulating you. They're not high-fiving you. They're not happy for you. They ain't wishing you well. They just there to hover. I actually had a family member who would just screenshot stuff I said. God honest. And I had to block some of them too. Had a person who would screenshot my stuff and send it to other people as if I was talking about her. See, those are the people you need to block. Because those are the people who just constantly keep stuff going. And if people are constantly lurking, not even looking, but just lurking, Greta, they just looking at your stuff like this, Greta. Let's see what Greta doing today. Why she over there? Then they reach out and then they text somebody else, girl, you see what she over there doing? Never like your stuff, but I always got something to say about your stuff. Those are the people you need to block. Watch how your life gets so much better when you start blocking the lurkers of your life. And those are the people you need to get rid of in your life. Because again, the people that you have real relationships with, you have their phone numbers. You should pick up the phone and call them and see how they're doing. Because those are your real people. Like, you know, real people. Those are the real people in your life who keep you up. Those are the people you need to start investing more time in. The people who feed your life, the people who help you, the people who add to you. Those are the people you need to start giving your attention to versus the people who just lurk, drop by your page every day, but never speak to you. You probably got some people in your life who are your Facebook friends, but they see you out in public, won't even speak to you, correct? Correct. Telling you. I'm kind of like Elise. Elise said, shoot, we need to have a blocking party. I'm saying, y'all want to have a block party? I think we need to have a block party. Who would like to have a block party? I think we need to have a block party to where you just, and you can do it for 10 people today. Go down your little friends list today. Go down your little friends list today. And 10 people. Go down the little list and ask yourself, are these people adding or subtracting from my life? Adding or subtracting? Do they multiply or they divide up my life? Are they lurking? Do they serve a purpose in my life? If they don't serve a purpose in your life, block. 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 Oh, block. Or I see you, block. Oh, you like everybody else's stuff, but you don't ever like mine. We got mutual friends. Block. Oh, you the one who always report my stuff to other people. You'd inform it to the other people. Block. Hey, Kimberly. Block. Dana, block them. Don't even delete them. Just block them. You know, sometimes you got to make people dead to you. Just block. You don't wish no ill on people, but sometimes you got to send folk to Facebook heaven. You got to send them to YouTube heaven. You got to send them to Instagram heaven. You got to send them to Snapchat heaven. Boom. Let somebody else deal with them. Let me see. You put all snaps. My inbox is going to be popping today. And it should be. Because here's the funny thing. And this is how dumb people are. You ready? And if this has ever happened to you, say, me, coach. If this applies to you. Literally, I'll have a person who will not like my stuff, God honest truth, will not like my stuff, but let me block them. Promise you, within 5 minutes of me blocking them, especially if we cool, I'll get a text message. Why you block me? If that has happened to you, to where you blocked somebody, and they've hit you up asking, why did you block me? Say me, coach. Now, isn't that crazy? Is that not crazy? They'll never say anything to you on the social media. They won't like your stuff. They won't comment. They want nothing, you know. Bring you all a mess now. They'll bring you some mess, but won't never like your stuff. But the minute you block them, who is this on my phone? Why did you? Hey, I can't see your page anymore. I was wondering, did you block me? And if so, what did I do? I see a whole bunch of me's. So if we agree to have a block party, say me, coach. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna talk to y'all later on. If you agree to have a block party, say me, coach. We're gonna have a block party. 10 people. I just need 10. If you can give me 20, that's even better. Shoot, Maxine says, shoot, she gonna do it. Misty gonna do it. Greta says, me, my cousin did. Say, I thought we were friends. I said, me too. I've probably, you know, like family-wise, I've only kept like a few people, family-wise. But I promise you have my solemn word, I have blocked probably 70 to 80% of my family. Easy. I'm like, we family. We ain't got to be Facebook friends. We good. Because you don't know how to handle You don't know how to handle this right here. So we'll just stay kin from afar. I'm just saying. All right, so we're gonna have a block. Kimberly Carter, we're gonna have a block party, baby. Okay, so we're gonna have a shoot, Pam, we're gonna have a block party. All right, so let's block some people that ain't adding to your life. And why and it's gonna mess you up. Watch how much better your life is going to be when you start blocking people who don't add to you. Or even block people who always reporting bad news. I do that too. Shoot, start reporting bad news. You know, you always telling me who got shot, who got killed, who got murdered, who this, who that. I wave them away too. Do not be the bearer of bad news in my life, because I don't want to hear about that either. So we agree, block party. There it is. Okay, that's what's up. Well, I'm gonna check back in with y'all later. Hey, do me a favor. I'm gonna come back on later on. Let me know how many people y'all blocked today. I need a total. I need a body count. I need Cheryl. I need a body count, Cheryl. I need a count, body count. You know, whenever they have horrific stories, they always let you know how many people been got. I need to know how many people been got today. So that's what's up. So I love y'all. I check back in with y'all this evening. Love y'all. Be good.